Mark, and I wanted Mark to understand that what he was saying or alluding to was not true. And so what I'm going to do is I just have the very short part of the clip where not where I came up, but the clip where Mark said what he said yesterday, and I just want to go over it, right? So we're going to go that route right now. I'm just going to quickly go over this. I just want to set the record straight so that everybody understands my position. And I'm going to try to do that without being super insulting and things like that. You know, I think Mark has his own talents, and I think he's awesome. But also Mark has his own demons, but we all do. So let me go ahead and share this screen. I'm just going to go over it. This is like only 2 minutes long, guys. I mean, if you're striking it, Mr. T, then it means that you don't want me to tell the truth, right? Right? You don't want me to tell the truth, right, Mr. T? Okay. Well, let's see. Here we go. So here we go. Let's do this right here. Let's do 125. Okay, we'll do it that way. There you go.
No, I don't feel that way. I feel like Kevin is my friend. You know, he's hot-headed, though. I've noticed this about Kevin in the past. Me and him have had falling outs. And, you know, I was asleep one time, and Ward 33 called me and said, get up, they're up on Ernie's dragging you.
So he's saying, I was up on Ernie's dragging. So this is, he's literally going to say, I had these people on Ernie's panel.
Steve Billings, him.
So listen to this. Listen to the word that he says here.
They're up on Ernie's dragging you. He had Steve Billings.
And he had, referring to me, as in I had these people on panel. Like I invited them on panel to apparently attack Mark. That's the problem that I have with what Mark said yesterday. If he would have said, hey, you know what? I woke up, Lori called me, and then all these people were here on panel, and so I went up to confront it. Okay, that's one thing. But for him to allude that I had, referring to me, these people on panel, that's wrong. Because the truth is, I've never talked to Steve Billings on Discord. I've never talked to Larry on Discord. I've never talked to most of the people in the Void on Discord, aside from the people that are in Mark's community. Okay? You know what happened? And this is the truth. And Vegas Barbie has not, she's not hiding this, right? She was very honest. Vegas Barbie reached out, because Vegas Barbie has those people on Discord, and Vegas Barbie has the ability to easily reach out to people from the Void. Ernie asked to speak to Steve Billings like 10 minutes before Steve came up. So Vegas said, okay, I'll contact him. And she did. So she reached out, contacted him. I guess she reached out to some other people, or maybe Steve did. And all of a sudden, all these people came up on panel in droves. Had nothing to do with me. And Vegas, this isn't like a thing where I'm like ratting on Vegas. She was like, and it's not even that big of a deal. Ernie asked to speak to Steve. Vegas said, hey, Ernie wants to talk to you. So Steve came up. But for some reason, unbeknownst to me, 9 months later, Mark wants to associate that panel as if I fucking orchestrated it or planned it. So I absolutely came up to defend myself and to set the record straight. Vegas Barbie is the one that reached out to Steve, and that's okay. If Ernie wanted to talk to Steve, that's okay. But for you, that's not what you or he should. No. Okay, so look. You know.
Him, Ernie, and all kind of Larry fucking from Guess Mob. All kind of big bluff. I didn't even know him.
Okay, so you don't know who Guess Mob is. You don't know who Larry is. You don't know who Steve Billings is. You knew who every single one of these people were. And you also knew that Vegas Barbie had the ability to reach out to them immediately on Discord. And you knew that anytime anyone covered anything about you, especially in negative light, that Steve Billings would be there to talk about it. My question is why do you want to run with the narrative that I had these people on panel? How can I have people on Ernie's panel? It's his panel. It's his channel. So why am I the one that's being blamed for this whenever I was up there representing myself, Mark? And that's what I wanted to get across to you, is once again, and I told you this 9 months ago, and I'll tell you this now. I didn't have anything to do with Steve being up there, or Larry, or Guess Mob, or anybody else, bro. And also, Vegas Barbie is not hiding the fact that she reached out to them because Ernie wanted to talk to Steve. It's that simple. But you want to talk to Benny on panel, because Benny's on panel during this clip, and you want to tell him that I'm a hothead, and then you want to try to associate that with me having people on panel to attack you. That's literally what you said. You said, I had. He had. I had. I had Ernie, I had Steve, I had Larry, I had Guess Mob, and all these people that you don't even know. Right? That's what your words, Mark, that you want to strike. You want to strike your words. It's the way that you said it, Mark, that I wanted to correct. That's it. It's not that I'm saying that I don't like you. It's not that I'm saying that I'm not your friend. I considered myself to be your friend. You emailed me and made it very clear that you don't want to communicate with me. Let's see. You specifically told me not to contact you in any way, but yet you're in my side chat this morning. You've made community posts tagging me. You've made a stream in which you brought up my ops, Nicolina and Benny, to trash talk me. So for someone who doesn't want me to contact him, you sure are trying really, really fucking hard to get me to communicate with you. Why are you in my side chat? Why are you emailing me? Why are you making community posts and tagging me? Why are you making streams with an open panel and wanting me to come up on panel? Because we've been here before, Mark. Do you know what happens whenever you're mad at someone and you ask them to come up on panel? You trash them. You talk mad. You talk like in a very angry way toward them, and then you drop them off the panel and you tell them to go fuck themselves. That's your MO. So if you think that I'm going to do that again, I'm going to run up on panel like a good little dog, so you and Nicolina and Benny can trash me, and then you kick me off the fucking panel and tell me to go fuck myself and go get me some or whatever, I'm not going to do it. I will go live like I'm doing now, and I will discuss my opinion and my view, and I will share your words, and I will tell what I believe is the truth. And it's up to the viewer to decide. And I have a right to do what I'm doing right now. This is fair use. I'm taking an audio clip. I'm playing just only a few seconds. I'm discussing it. This is all within my rights. And by the way, I'm not really trashing you that hard. There's a lot that I could say, but I'm not going to. I don't need to do that. You don't want to be my friend? You emailed me saying you don't want to be my friend? That's fine. Life will go on. It's not the end of the world, Mark. I wish you the best. You have a lot of talent. Stay off the drugs. I think you'll be good. Seriously. Stay off the drugs and you'll be good. I think you have a world of talent and ability. Okay, moving on.
So, he gets hurt like that, dude. I don't understand him, but, I can't speak for him. But he gets
I would never ask you to do so. I know.
So, I don't understand another thing about Benny real quick. Benny makes this big thing about how if he has a problem with somebody, he'll reach out to them personally, but yet Benny's running up on panel and trying to get Mark, and Benny's like trying to instigate this with me, wanting me to come up, once again, like a lapdog. Benny, you can't manipulate me into content. I'm sorry. So I'm not just going to fucking bark when you say bark or jump when you say jump. I'm not like the rest of these people. I don't care. Benny, the truth is your channel was made off the back of Summer Wells and partly Ernie. The value that you derive from your own channel is derived from missing children. You're a piece of shit, dude. I don't want you around me. And you can hang out with Bigfoot and the Mongolians. Let me know how that works out in a few months when they get bored and tired of you and you get recycled. Let me know how that works out.
Yeah, you just missed Benny, dude. He was up here. You want me to text him, tell him to come back?
No, I listen. So this was basically, Benny does his thing. He does his little, okay, well, I'll talk to you later, blah, blah, blah. And then Mark, I guess, calls somebody, or actually, sorry, Mark went up on someone else's stream and he was talking. So I basically just, clipped that part out and just went to the part where I came up on panel. And I just want to make it clear what happened between Mark and I on panel. Mark, I'd like to ask you to not strike this because I am talking over, and it's only 2 minutes. And come on, dude. Like, I've been friends with you for years, and you're going to strike me for doing a basic quick interaction of a 2-minute clip? Like, come on, bro.
Do it all on 2X.
I don't know. I
want to correct something before we talk about Benny. Once again, I did not contact Steve Billings to come to Ernie's panel that day. Vegas Barbie has
I didn't say you did.
And by the way, anyone can reach out to Vegas and she'll tell you that she's the one that did it. And, like, she's like very open about it. It's not like a secret. I'm not snitching on her. It's not like she's keeping it as a secret. And I have no problems with Vegas Barbie. I think she's great. She's beautiful, and she's taking care of a bird. And I'd like an update on the bird, by the way. How's the bird doing? Is the bird alive? Is the bird doing good? Has the bird flew away? Is it flying? I do consider Vegas Barbie to be a friend, but I'm not going to sit here and let these people basically ignore everything and make it seem like I had all these people on panel when I didn't. I didn't orchestrate anything. I just went up on panel to share what I wanted to share my opinion, just like I'm doing right now. You all seem to think that I'm this fucking orchestrator of shit.
I didn't say nothing about you.
Not 8 minutes ago, you said that.
That's not what I said. I know fucking well what I said. I said that Lori.
So here's the part where anytime you push back on Mark, where you try to repeat what he says, he starts yelling, he starts screaming, he'll start cussing. And this is the part of Mark that I don't understand. It's the reflective part of Mark that I don't understand. It's the part where it's like, what if you can stand on truth, then why can't you just do that without getting emotional and yelling and screaming and cussing me out? Like, if we're going to discuss the truth, then why can't we do that in a way that's adult?
33 called and woke me up, and that Steve Billings was on the panel, and Larry from Guest Mob, and all that, and it's true.
Well, see, what you're leaving out there, Mark, when you're repeating what you said, is that you said I had these people on panel. I had Steve and Ernie and Larry and Guest Mob. And I just played the clip. It's right here. You go back 1 minute. And if you want, all of you who are listening, I can even publish this clip so you can listen to it. He said I had these people on panel. Like, I had them. I brought them there. That's how Mark sees me. And I don't like that. And that's the reason why we're at odds right now, is because Mark sees me as this person that's like an enemy to him, and I'm not an enemy to him. Mark, I've put up with so much stuff. Do you know how much shit I've put up with having like a friendship with you? Where you and Lips, go up on panel and talk over each other, and you're, pride. I get attacked so much, but I've tolerated it. I've put up with it. It is what it is.